worth every minute.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. You get Mom of the Year. Thank you.
And Ryland's dad, Chris, was a terrific coach. He coaches high school ball. And he worked for Rick Majerus at Utah and Stu Morrill at Utah State.
Two of the better ones right there to ever do it.
Two Hall of Famers. He's in the building today as well. Anderson inside. And a layup by Eddrin. Shot, but he's good at that.
He's a tough shot maker. Or a maker of tough shots. Great pass by Brunell right there, throwing it only where Fort could catch it.
Fort's the third Bulldog into double figures. Bronson.
That's what you'll take right there. A layup allows you to set the defense.
Furman turned it over 10 times in the first half, 6 in the second.
Not sure, other than this possession, how much longer you could go to just let them burn 30 seconds of possession.
Bronson.
On Saturday, a special moment for Garrett Heaton.
No question about it. He's such a great individual, and had the opportunity when we were doing the documentary and spending time with him and just his family, just absolutely fantastic, and so happy for Garrett Heaton.
Well, and now the staff's just going to have to remind him he's not a three-point shooter.
That's right.
You know, because Bronson takes it down the left side. Nice take by Eddrin.
There's that circus pass right there. Pretty cool.
As you alluded to, Coach, that right baseline has been showtime for the Furman Paladins in this game.
Has.
Vanderwall to Bronson, right wing Trey, got it to go, and a much needed.
Especially here as we're almost at the middle of February, so there's not many games left. You've got to be ready to play each and every night and each and every possession.
Nick Anderson out of the basketball game. He's at the end of the Furman bench getting looked at by Justin Gaines. We saw him come up a little length. It looked like he was pointing kind of in the right thigh. Under a minute to go, 17-point lead here in the first half. Mercer sitting in his zone. Bronson 3 on the way. And anytime you feel like Mercer's getting...
They're finding the open man. Mercer being able to knock down some key shots. And again, their defensive intensity looks a little different here in the second half.
Now just a 7-point game, once at 23. Looking for some offense. Bronson, 10 on the shot clock. Seems like all the momentum has shifted now. Bronson, big shot, top of the key on the way. Yes, and a timeout taken by Bob Ritchie.
Sometimes you got to let your team experience some of that so they understand how to fight through it.
Loose ball, offensive rebound, so a third chance. Shot clock will be back to 20.
And that's indicative of what we've seen tonight. Furman, just the effort. Too much for Mercer here this rainy Wednesday night in Greenville. And again, raining threes for Furman.
Ties a season high with 18 as Bronson knocks down.
Kiesler works on Bronson. There's Bonham, stolen away by Smith. Smith around Bonham, the feed inside.
Transition baskets. If this becomes a half-court game, I don't think it can beat Furman over 40 minutes.
Of the guys on the ETSU bench, Brooks Savage really likes Mekhi Johnson.
He's a three-point shooter who's improved his ability to dribble drive.
The answer.
Guy that does the things that don't always show up, but it impacts winning. I think he started at Division II level, as did P.J. Smith, Nick Anderson. So many guys we see nowadays transferring up.
Eddrin
really got the matchup they wanted after a couple of ball screens. Much like Peterson showed up during that run, got it going. Nick Anderson's got to try to show up here, hunt his shot just a little bit.
He's been bottled up by Peterson and Boyd. Bronson, nice move. Lucas Walls had nowhere to go with it, tried to force it to Josh Holloway. Vanderwall, Bronson.
4 games, 39 points.
Coach Ritchie told us before the game he felt like he was the most valuable player in that win against Mercer. Had a career high 16.
Did so on 5 of 8, shooting 4 of 6 from 3. P.J. Smith inside for Bowser. Bronson. Yes, sir!
Late. Robinson drills the 3. And it's a 2. So a 16-10 lead. Robinson now with 4. Bronson, long shot, that's a 3. Well, P.J. Smith found an opening. Had a good look, too, out of bounds. Bowser able to control it. Bronson gets another 3, and he bangs it home. Cut off. And goes to Cam Bryant for an open 3. Corner jumper. Good.
Mercer able to get out in the open court a little bit here.
Robinson with 16. Furman's lead, 5. Bowser. This is Bronson. And now Bronson not afraid to shoot that 3, and he's hit 4 of them now.
If you're P.J. Smith, you try to take it at Robinson and get him out of the game.
Backcourt pressure broken by P.J. Smith. Smith is the man. Bob Ritchie wants to control the basketball. Guarded by Cam Bryant. Never in a hurry, Smith. Very patient. Bowser to Bronson. Bronson. Little left-handed floater. It's been a huge game for Eddrin.
Bronson, 3, makes it.
Whelan and Frank Champion. Bottom feeding. Heen, the rebound.
And I thought one of the best things Garrett Heen did on Wednesday was rebounding the basketball. They struggled there on Monday against Wofford. Off to a good start tonight.
Anderson feeding. And a finish down low. Champion. Bowser defends him out top. Now behind a screen from Champion. Whelan can't get it to go. 2 out of 9 for the Mocs beyond the arc so far. Anderson driving on Kiesler from the corner. Bronson. And eventually pulled out a 2-point win on a late basket by Bonham. He defends the ball out high. Mocs' first lead of the game. 2-point advantage. Bronson to the bucket. Big basket.
Bronson, heavy pressure by Peterson. Bronson wants to drive down the left side, double teamed out to Vanderwall. He thought about it, spin in the lane, hesitates over to Bronson, who will launch the 3 and knock it down. Good ball. Here's Anderson, quick jumper off the mark, gets his own rebound and tapped it out to Heen. Good effort by Anderson. Sometimes, JD, the shooter knows if it's off first, and Anderson a half step quicker.
Yeah, just able to get his hand on it, tip it out.
Now Heen looking to go to work. Back out to Bronson. 3 for the lead. Yes. Trying to stay in front of him. 5 to shoot. Step back. Jumper on the way. No. Rebound battled for. Loose. And Smith picks it up. Good defense by the Paladins.
Good job by Nick Anderson keeping that basketball alive. Furman comes up with the rebound.
Credit Vanderwall for that defense. Smith now a mismatch over to Bronson, and now will get it back. Heen trying to find cutting Bronson off the lane, lasts it in.
Keeps it alive on the offensive glass. It was his offensive rebound at Mercer last week that led to the game-winning 3. There he's able to find John Buggs on the perimeter.
Buggs now 3 of 5 from downtown. Bronson, tough turnaround over contact.
Very much a player who has a motor that doesn't stop either. That was very much a hustle rebound and a hustle play to get that one back for the Catamounts.
For sure. And how about this? Vanderwall right off the bench wanting to push things. Good idea, fresh legs. Keep an eye on him in the right corner.
Smith Jr. gets into the paint, kicks it back outside. He now with the give and go inside the bucket and the foul. Kicks out to Kell. Kell going inside, forced wide by Johnston. And the Paladins able to recover and move the ball back down the court.
Just a very tough shot selection, and they answer with a three at the other end. Again, which is the difference there.
The big Aussie had Kell blocked out there. This one fired up to Bronson. Bronson driving in on Brown.
Yeah, good
Kicks
idea.
back out the house.
Yeah, good idea to go ahead and reset that. Run some clock here. Run some offense.
Kell now on Smith Jr. That's a bit of a mismatch. Down below.
Yeah, good move. Up and under.
High with his 20 points to this point. Currently on the bench. Fisher Brown pulls up. Can't convert.
Yeah, I think you'll see a lot of Catamounts in the gym between now and Saturday. Is that big?
Well, in the end, it shows up as a 3 in the books. Maybe not the cleanest effort, but hey, you'll take it if it goes through the net.
They won't get credit for the fast break points there, but I don't think Tommy Amaker cares very much, as you just mentioned, Ben. Here comes Furman. The handoff over to Bronson, trying to drive inside with the left. He gets it to go.
It's going to have this game by Tom House. Now the quick transition. And open. The three is good for quiets the crowd. And again, for Furman, they're playing without their star player right now. Let's see if they can pick things up without the talented Smith, who left the game. It's a 5-point lead. Furman working it out. Anderson to Bronson. Turns, lays it up, scores. Haven't been able to score. Now they work it at the Heem, can't handle it. Saved it. Bronson three, good. So it's a...
He can operate. He said, you know what, young man? I'm a bus driver. I'm just going to take you to school.
Well, he shows it night in and night out. He showed it over in Boca Raton the other night. And here he is again. One-on-one with somebody in the paint. He can find his shot.
Oh.
There's a three. Eddrin. Jevin Munoz. Wide open as Duax.
Well, Duax can make that shot.
The Paladins.
What a great name, Paladins.
7-1 on this season. Play two ASUN teams on their schedule. The FGCU playing two SoCon teams. From the corner, another.
Velcro to Hunter Dickinson, so he didn't want to come off the big fella. Coit with a pretty good burst to get to the rim.
Bowser sets the screen there. It kicked to the corner. A wide open look passed up
by Vanderwall, who really is not one of their prime three-point shooters.
Yeah, he's the one guy other than Cooper Bowser that doesn't really shoot the three.
This is an open three that's on the way and knocked down. That's Eddrin.
A couple of those against Duke, but obviously that's still not his game.
Makes you think that KJ thought he's feeling pretty confident offensively here, though.
Is that a heat check for KJ?
I think that's for KJ, that's a heat check.
I think you're right.
From just beyond the free throw line.
You're exactly right.
Shot clock gets down to 6, so Johnson launches and hits another. And he finishes the three-point play.
What a stud. What I love about KJ Adams, he averaged 1 point per game as a freshman. 1 point per game. Talk about a guy that has just stayed the course, improved, developed. Yeah, he's a big-time player for the Jayhawks now.
And Bill Self said as much after the win against Duke Tuesday night in Las Vegas. Bronson, tough one with the shot clock winding down. The Jayhawks with a 11-point lead at the break, and we've certainly expanded on that here about the first portion of the second half. Keene. Bronson's three is up and good.
Knocks it in for three. And
team. And I'm impressed with Furman all season. 6-0, great ball movement, side to side, unselfish, but they have, Redhawks have muddied the waters a little.
He will by himself. He created a ball fake in space and he couldn't knock it down. PJ Smith dribbles with it.
Half-court set. Smith with the ball in the paint. He'll kick it out to the wing. Nothing but net.
Keene and Banks makes him pay with a reverse layup, and there's that athleticism, Richmond. It's Tulane's ramping up the heat defensively.
Such a quick first step, and you can see he was able to get by Heen and then go under the basket to protect from ability of getting the shot blocked.
Bronson finds Mason Smith, immediately being pressured by the best player on the Green Wave and Banks. Heck of a way to start your game as a freshman against a talented Tulane team. Kick to Bronson. Drives through the gap, razzle-dazzle, and the deuce off the...
Bowser finds Molnar. 3 to shoot. Bronson has to put it up. Turnaround shot at the shot clock. Buzzer, and it goes in for his first 2 points of the game. And they're going to...
Good defense by Furman as Orm threw it away.
Yeah, Orm very skilled at a small ball 5, Steve, but you got to come to a jump stop on those passes.
First look tonight at Eddrin Bronson. Redshirt freshman who just checked in. Now here's House, who had a career-high 21 on Monday night. Bronson off the dribble at the end of the shot clock.
Yeah, good job again. Defensive rebounding by Furman. It's largely been one and done for the Bruins.
The Dens have a decisive advantage on the glass so far. They're +7 on the boards. Final 80 seconds of the first half. Bronson for 3. That one rattles with his first bucket of the night off the drive.
Great job, pump fake and drive. And finish with confidence, Orm.
House. Oh, good look off underneath.